Hey, Jeff Nelson here with IXL Real Estate Eastern Shore. A lot of my clients are investors, and it just works out that way because of our geographical location down here at the beach. We have a tremendous amount of condos, thousands of condos on the Gulf Coast, and Gulf Shores and Orange Beach definitely attract and are attracting more and more buyers every year. And so we have a lot of people looking into investment property down here. They're finding out that you don't have to go to Florida to get a great condo on the beach. And so a lot of those are looking to Alabama, which brings us to today. Today I'm going to get into how much is the down payment. So we have a lot of people who pay cash. There's a lot of money, a lot of money that is spent down here in Lower Alabama. And so there are a lot of cash buyers. But for those who aren't paying all cash for their condos, you're going to have a down payment. And so that's what today's video is all about. How much does it take to put down to buy, if you're getting a mortgage, to buy a condo in Gulf Shores or Orange Beach? So it's not going to be a real long video because I'm just going to rattle off some down payment percentages and talk a little bit about it. But I do want to give you an idea of the market, the condo market in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. Right now, there are 1,000, I just looked, there are 1,000 condos in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach that are for sale. And the lowest price one is $180,000, and the highest price one is $4,750,000. So that's what's on the market right now. I always find it interesting to find out what has sold, and just in the last 30 days, I just got it off the MLS. In the last 30 days, there were 109 closings for condos in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. Yeah, today is, should have mentioned this first, today is February the 6th, 2025. So we're talking 109 condos, just condos, in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach that closed in January, basically. So that tells you a little bit about our market, our little piece of Alabama. It is very exciting down here. So 109 closings. All right. So of the ones that had sold, the lowest price one was $185,000, and the highest priced condo that closed was $3,175,000. Okay, so to give you some close to home facts, my stats last month, I closed 4 last month, and I was very blessed to have 4 great clients that wanted to buy properties down here, and that happened last month. And so of the 4 closings that I had, 3 of them were actually paid cash. 2 of those were substantial price points, and they were paying cash, and they paid cash. That is not typical. So that was 75% of the closings I had were paying cash. That is not typical. What's typical is I usually find about 25 to 30% of my clients usually pay all cash and do not get a mortgage. Okay, so the 109 people that closed on a condo in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach last month, about 75%, roughly, that's just my wild guess, but that's probably pretty close. Roughly 75% of those people had to get a mortgage, and so they had to put a down payment down. It was required. So here are the facts, all right? I just got the phone today. I called just to brush up on my numbers. I have a couple different lenders I work with. One in particular that I called today, he's an expert at this stuff. His name is Brian Lynch with Movement Mortgage. And I will put his information in the description below if you are interested in talking to him about a mortgage down here in Lower Alabama. He can help you not just with condos, with single family too. He was quick to tell me that, but he is an expert in condos for sure, in lendings. So he told me this today. Here are the numbers. All right. Online, you're going to see, well, he didn't say this, I'm saying this. Online, you're going to see that you can get away with 15% down. That's probably with some real specialty loans, and I would imagine the rates are really high on something like that. But talking to Brian today, he said the lowest amount for an investment. Now, not talking about if you're going to live there, all right? Whole different animal. But for an investment property, you're looking at a minimum of 20% down payment. What is very typical is a 25% down payment. Right? That is very typical of what lenders are looking for in our area, at least, for an investment property. But the more you put down, the better the rate. So he told me today, you know, if you can get 30% down, you got even a better rate. And if you're fortunate enough to put down 40%, then that's really the best loan you're going to get, the best rates. So obviously the more, the better. But so the lowest amount is 20%, but typical is 25%. So 75% of 109 people had to do something along those lines in the last 30 days to buy a condo down here. I hope that was helpful information. I know we do have a ton of people looking to purchase down here. We have, there's a reason why a lot of people purchase down here for investment purposes, is because we have so many people coming down here for tourism. I'm hearing numbers somewhere around 10 million now, 10 million a year annually come down here, and they have to stay somewhere. So new complexes are going up. Just when I think there's no more room, another complex is going up, another tower. And we just have a tremendous amount of opportunity down here because our area is so beautiful and it attracts so many millions of people every year. Our water, the sand, all of it, just the nature of it, it is so attractive. And so that brings in the tourist, which brings the investors. So we definitely have a market for you down here. So give me a ring. This is what I do, full-time realtor, 20 years experience, and I would love to work with you. And those condos at the beach are really my wheelhouse. I've been in all of them, practically, most of them, sold in a lot of them. And I really know what it takes so far as the ins and outs of these condos. So give me a call, and I hope to talk to you soon.